Tech Temple.
Hey, what's going on, subscribers? This is WISEMANWHITE, and if you're not a subscriber yet, it's probably your first time seeing one of my videos. So hopefully you like this one, and then you will subscribe. So last night I was going through the forums like I normally do, and I came across a topic, kind of intrigued me, so I commented on it. And then after that, earlier today, I was talking to one of my friends who is a moderator on XCA forums, and we started talking about the same thing, which I thought was kind of ironic. But as you can guess from the title of the video, you already know that I'm going to talk about screen protectors. And so I was looking it up, researching, seeing all these different opinions, and everybody has their own feel of if they should wear a screen protector or if they shouldn't, or everybody has their own opinion. So I'm going to give you mine, so I'm going to break it down for you. So first I want to tell you why I think you need one. Then I'm going to go through the myths, and then I'm going to go through a case study to show you, to prove to you like why you definitely need a screen protector. Alright, so why would you need a screen protector? Preventative. Like, that's all. Like, you want to prevent your phone from getting scratches. You can spend upwards from $200 to $500 on a phone, but you don't want to spend $6 to $10 on a screen protector to protect that the value that you just put into your phone. Like, you don't want to do that, so why wouldn't you? And like I said before, it's preventative. So you get insurance for cars, right? Why? In case you get in an accident. That way, the insurance people can cover. You're covered in case you don't have the money to pay, and plus it's against the law. But besides that, just like motorcyclists, you can choose if you want to wear a helmet or if you don't want to wear a helmet. But if you get in an accident, Lord forbid, and you don't have a helmet on, like, you're going to be in trouble. Like, sometimes it's just stuff you can't control. Same with screen protectors. You can be a hermit and never leave your house, and chances are something will happen. You don't know if you have kids, like you have a son or you have a daughter, for some reason, or you just might drop your phone. Now, I know, it's not just me, but I know that either you or you've had some friends that have been driving, saw they got a phone call or text real quick, put the phone back in their lap, then was about to get out, and then what happened? That's what you heard, hit the ground. And you know it was in slow motion, like, no! And then you'll be like, WISEMANWHITE told me. And then I'll be like, you damn right I told you. That's what it felt like, but you couldn't stop it. Now, a case would have helped that situation, but I'm not going to talk about cases right now. This is about screen protectors. If you would have had a screen protector, because chances are your phone is probably going to hit the face of it. It's probably going to hit the gravel. And if you had a screen protector on, then you wouldn't be sweating so hard. So that's one reason, like preventative. You want to prevent stuff from happening. And if you want to resell your phone and you have a screen protector on, you don't have to worry about it. You're going to be able to get a value close to what you paid for it. But if you got little nicks and scratches on your phone, people are not going to want to pay for it as much. And people do resell their phones. Like, I still have people asking me about HTC Heroes, how to root them and all that, and when that phone came out a few years ago. So people definitely still buy older phones. So when your phone gets older and you're ready to sell it, you want to preserve the value in that phone. So that's one reason, some reasons why you should rock screen protectors. So some myths I want to go over. So one reason, like, people say they don't need screen protectors, I'm going to go through the Gorilla Glass people. So people say, I got Gorilla Glass, oh, I don't need a screen protector, oh, it's scratch resistant. Keyword resistant, scratch resistant. Now, they have what? Water resistant watches. You go take your water resistant watch, go let it soak in the water for a while. It's probably not going to be working just as well as when you didn't put it in the water. What else do they have that's resistant? Cameras, they have water resistant cameras, but they're not waterproof. They make both, but they make two different things. There's resistance, and then there's proof. Gorilla Glass is scratch resistant. It's not scratch proof. If you don't believe me, go ahead and look up Gorilla Glass scratched. And there's going to be people mad about it because they thought they were buying a product that was going to keep their phone from, they thought their phone was never going to get scratched. I mean, they weren't lying. They told you it was resistant. They didn't say it was scratch proof, but you got to watch the wording. And if you don't believe me, like, look it up. There's people who will say, like, yeah, it's scratch, there's no scratches on my phone, but when you really look at it, especially like you put it like in a light like this where it's kind of like reflecting off, when you can really see the scratches, you're going to see that if you don't have a screen protector on and you got Gorilla Glass, chances are you probably got some little cracks in there, some scratches, and you probably didn't notice at first, but once you see them, you're going to be like, man, I should have put a screen protector on. Because like Gorilla Glass, like it's good in the sense of it bends really well, which is good for, you know, maybe some windows or, you know, windshields on cars, but you're not going to be hitting your phone like that. If you go to Gorilla Glass, look up their site. A lot of their tests, majority of their tests, are all about force on the actual glass. Like, you don't put a lot of force on your screens. Rarely do you see scratch tests. So just think about that. So secondly, people don't want to put screen protectors on because why? Because they say, one, they're not smooth. So look, I'm gonna look at my. It's kind of hard to tell judging by the camera because you're not here, but I'm barely putting any pressure on this. And this is smooth. This is way smoother than it was when I had no screen protector on. I did the same thing with my Hero. I tried to rock this with no screen protector, and like it was bad because when the oil from your hands is going to come off on the screen. And it took forever to get that rainbow effect away when I would wipe away off the screen. And I just got fed up with it, and it's a lot more smooth with the screen protector on. I don't lose any responsiveness. And secondly, people say because, well, I'm going to continue with this real quick. Some people buy the wrong screen protectors because they don't get the smooth feel, and they get the kind of, if you think of an orange and kind of how it's got that rough feel, kind of orange peely effect. That's what happens when you buy certain screen protectors like the Zag shield. I tried the Zag. Actually, I tried it to put the body glove on, and then I just gave the screen protector to my friend because I knew I didn't like a screen protector that has a orange peel effect on it. And people say that ruins the experience for them because it's not smooth. And secondly, it kind of ruins the color a little bit. And as you can see, I'm going to show you right now that I'm going to put that kind of myth to bed right now. I'm going to get you a wallpaper that has a lot of colors in it so you can see. Alright, so I got this one on. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera, but look at that. That's smooth. It's like you cannot tell I got a screen protector on. I'll give you one with some more colors just in case that wasn't enough. Look at that. These colors are not, I still got great colors. My colors aren't bland. My colors aren't off that they should be. Like, they are rich and vivid like you would never know. And if you want to see a solid, like look at, I got Deadpool on. Look at the reds. Look at the blacks and hues. Like, everything is smooth. So the excuse that screen protectors kill your screen resolution and makes your colors kind of washed out, no. It all depends on where you get your screen protector. Some people get the Zag shield. Some people buy the ones that the Verizon or Sprint or AT&T or T-Mobile provide to you. I personally, I don't like those. I got my source where I get my screen protectors, and you can barely tell that. Like, if you look at this, like, you can barely tell I have one on. There's no scratches on it. So just think about that. Make sure you get your screen protectors from the right place. And so the last thing I told you I was going to do is a case study to prove to you that you do need a screen protector, because you never know. Like, you can't control life. You can't control what's going on. You can control some parts of your life, but there's some stuff that's out of your control. So I just moved to my new place, and I had my phone with my pocket, and I had a screen protector on. But little did I know, it was a scary moment. I took my phone out of my pocket, and this is what I saw. You see that scratch right there? Try to get it close. That scratch right there. Now this scratch is deep. Like, I'll take it off so you can see right there. I put the phone in the back. This scratch is deep. Like, it's not a it's a deep scratch. It's not a shallow scratch at all by any means, so that's why I was scared. Like, I can feel it. When I rub my finger across it, I can feel it. Now, you want to know what happened? Like I said, unexpected. My wallet. Now, I rock the money clip just because I try to minimize how big my pocket is. But little did I know that if you look right here, you can see the metal. The metal had broken through my leather and was rubbing against my phone. So this is what happened. It kept banging and banging against the front of my screen, and it made the scratch. And this scratch is like, it almost went through my screen protector. Like, so I do get the legit screen protectors. This is a deep scratch. Now, I didn't think that was going to happen, but luckily I had a screen protector on. What if you didn't have a screen protector on? You would be living with, let's see if I can put it on again. you would be living with that scratch right there on your phone, looking at it all the time when you texted, when you're trying to watch Netflix on your phone. You would have that same scratch. But if you would, all I had to do was, luckily I had a screen protector on, I just peeled it off and put a new one on. You cannot tell that I have a screen protector on. Let me wipe this off real fast. Like, it's clean. I don't have any scratches on this thing, and people double asked me, like, do you have a screen protector on? Like, I had some guy in the kiosk try to sell me one, then I was like, no, I already have one. So that is my advice on getting a screen protector. Preventative maintenance, you know, you don't want to, preventative, make sure you keep the value of your phone when you want to scratch it, and just because you never know what could happen. Now, I will recommend screen protectors for people, depending on what phone you have. Let me know what phone you have. Like I said, I am a smartphone consultant, so if you go to my website, thetechtemple.com, you scroll down, look on the right side. As soon as you get to the right side, you'll see a subscription box. It'll look just like this. You sign up. I'm not going to send you any spam or anything. It notifies me that you signed up, and then I can recommend a screen protector for your phone. So my next newsletter that I'll put out, people who have subscribed, they already get my newsletter. I'm going to put out some recommendations for screen protectors for your phones, because I want to make sure you get the best screen protector. I want to make sure your phone is protected. And I also want to make sure you don't spend a lot of money. I'm not going to give you some cheap screen protector that doesn't work. And for one key, I'm going to give you one free key of advice before I go. The screen protectors that come in packs, they do not last very long. I mean, there's a reason that they come in packs. You know what I mean? Like, they come in packs of like 5 to 6. There's a reason why they give you 6 screen protectors, because either one, it's not going to protect your phone very well. 2, it's not going to stick for very long, and it's going to fall off. So that's my advice for if you're going to buy, if you're not going to take my recommendation, at least listen to that advice when you're going around to buy your own screen protectors. Alright, so thank you for checking out another video. Leave your comments. I know it's going to spark some controversy. I'm really, really curious to see what you guys have to say about screen protectors. Do you have one? Do you not have one? Let me know. Let in the comments. Let's kind of get some discussion going on here. And like I said, subscribe to my website, thetechtemple.com. Go on the right side, and I would recommend you a screen protector for your phone so you can make sure it's looking clean like this. Alright, this is WISEMANWHITE, the Tech Temple. Thanks for checking out another video. See you guys later.
The Tech Temple.